Yes.
And Glinda Martin joins us now from the Skywatch Weather Center. Great to see you. I know you always get into Halloween. Can you wave your wand around and give us some nice weather for the weekend?
I'm trying my best, but I believe I saw in that shot there Elphaba in the background. So she's already causing me trouble tonight. But I'm still doing everything I can to make sure you have a fabulous Halloween, all my fellow citizens of Oz. Let's take a look outside right now with your 24-hour forecast. We're going to have 6 degrees currently out there, with the winds already out of the south at 13 kilometers an hour. That'll pick up throughout the evening up to 20 to 40 kilometers an hour. So if you have any costumes that have any props for them that might blow away, you're going to want to secure them down. And of course, your 24-hour forecast brought to you by 5th Avenue Volkswagen, where you can win your ride. See dealer for details or visit 5thavenuevw.com. And of course, Ian, we can't forget about the other big event tonight. The World Series is happening. Game 6 in Toronto. The temperature there for first pitch will be 9 degrees.
So we do need some moisture. Glinda, where is the wicked weather?
Well, it's to the west of us, Ian, shockingly. And yes, I know Elphaba's here tonight, and the rain would help me out because she doesn't like water.
No.
But I know trick-or-treaters don't like water either, so we'll have to just wait for that wet weather to arrive. Certainly the clouds right now through our Skywatch weather camera look a little ominous out there for your Halloween night, but really we're not expecting anything super spooky. Currently we're at 6 degrees with a high that is usually what is the normal for this time of year. We're taking a look now at our wind conditions, and they are very gusty to the south and to the east of us as we have some high pressure circulating around right now, but very calm in Calgary currently. But that'll change later this evening. We are expecting winds throughout your trick-or-treating hours to be between 20 to 40 kilometers an hour. And taking a look at those temperatures, already seeing single digits for many places, down to 1 degree in Edson right now. There's a look at the precipitation, very close to Calgary, and it has that greenish hue, so that looks like Elphaba's doing, but it does dissipate. I've put a protective bubble around the city, so we really shouldn't see much precipitation tonight. Snowfall warnings, though, along the mountains there, and wind warnings down south in the southwest corner there in the foothills. Let's take a look at your futurecast and see what's in store for the rest of the weekend. Of course, again, it's that mixed precipitation along the mountains that could be bothersome for some people, especially if you're driving over the next couple of days. But those mountains do help block things for the most part from getting over into the east side of the Rockies there, the leeward side of the mountains. So we're expecting a nice sunny start to Saturday and a little bit of building cloud throughout the afternoon. Again, windy tomorrow out of the southwest at around 20 kilometers an hour, and then a nice sunny Sunday for you with temperatures warming up a little bit. We've got our dancing Frankenstein here. This is a good green person. I like this green guy. 6 degrees for your forecast tonight for Halloween. It's going to be just lovely out there, but again, just keep in mind that there is the breezy conditions, so the masks or any of those wings or any props you might have could get picked up and blown away if they're not secured down on your costume. Oh, who made my screen green here? I knew she was going to do something. She was going to do something like this and try to ruin my forecast, but we won't let her. I'll make this pink later in the show here, but we have 14 degrees tomorrow. Again, thanks in part to those southerly winds. 9 degrees for Sunday and mainly sunny, and then we start to see those building clouds as we get throughout the week. And I think she tried to play another trick here by putting that thunderstorm risk on Wednesday. Rest assured, my fellow citizens of Oz, we'll have nice conditions and no thunderstorms in the forecast for the next 5 days.
Okay, let's be clear on this. You are the good weather witch.
Yes.
You're a good witch, but that doesn't necessarily mean you bring us good weather.
I mean, I try my best, but we do need a little bit of the bad with the good sometimes, Ian. But yes, tonight's looking pretty good for most part. We do have some clouds over the city right now that might have you wondering, oh, is some rain on the way? Well, you know, while we could use some precipitation, I don't think Elphaba, who I've seen in camera shots here lingering about the city, would like that wet weather very much. So we're battling, me and her, but I think we both want nice conditions for the forecast for our trick-or-treat. So windy tonight and tomorrow as well, getting up to 14 degrees. And then on Sunday, I'm going to wave my magic wand and we're going to gain an hour, Ian.
Looks like a great night. Glinda joins us. You brought us a very nice Halloween forecast because we have certainly seen colder nights than this.
We certainly have, Tara. And I would have brought the rain because I think I saw Elphaba in that shot there. And I know she doesn't like water, but you know what? I'll do a good thing for the rest of the trick-or-treaters tonight and keep the precipitation at bay. We're at 6 degrees right now. That is our high for today. That is seasonal for this time of year. And when we take a look at the day planner here, we continue to see 6 degrees holding on throughout the rest of the trick-or-treating hours, down to 3 degrees overnight, and then up to 6 degrees right again in the morning with a high of 14 degrees. Tara, I'll have your full 5-day forecast coming up.
Terrific. Thank you. Well, let's bring in Glinda, our good weather witch. Now, it has been awfully dry the last couple of months.
It really has, and we'll try to get more rain in the forecast shortly, but, you know, Elphaba, she doesn't like it, and she's been acting against my good magic with her bad and creating these dry conditions right now. What we're going to notice tonight for our trick-or-treaters is the winds. While they look variable right now and nice and calm, we do have some wicked weather coming from the west that's already increasing our wind speeds in areas like Pincher Creek, Brooks, Medicine Hat, and areas like Crow's Nest Pass tonight, tonight and tomorrow, are going to see winds at 60 to 90 kilometers an hour. For us in the city, expect those winds during the trick-or-treating hours to be between 20 to 40 kilometers an hour. 6 degrees right now, that is our high for today, and that is perfectly normal for this time of year. 7 degrees right now in Edmonton, 13 in Sundre. So again, with the system coming in over the mountains, it's creating variable conditions when it comes to what we're seeing up in the sky currently. Some areas seeing that precipitation and a couple of watches and warnings as well. Snowfall warnings. Oops, my wand broke a little bit there. Well, snowfall warnings along the mountains there. And then in the extreme southwest corner, like I mentioned, very strong winds right now. For us, we're going to stay clear of that precipitation, like I mentioned. So we're going to remain pretty dry throughout the next 24 hours and for much of the weekend. But take a look at Banff, peaking into some very snowy, wet conditions as we get into tomorrow morning, but pretty quiet in Lethbridge. So again, a lot of this wet weather is sticking to those higher elevations. Now, I know Tara loves this mummy here, so I had to feature him in our Halloween forecast for tonight. And yes, 6 degrees tonight, 8 o'clock, 10 o'clock as well. I know those 3 numbers together looks a little ominous for Halloween, so little fitting, but we will get down to 3 degrees later this evening before we pick up to 6 degrees tomorrow morning. So when we take a look at your Action Furnace 5-day forecast, a little bit of a mixed bag when it comes to the temperatures there. We get very warm once again tomorrow. Keep in mind today, again, we are at that high of 6, and then we're picking up to 14 degrees thanks to that windy weather that we're experiencing out of the southwest. I'll remind you again at 20 to 40 kilometers an hour. So that's going to help tomorrow get to a high of 14. But then we're going to see a transition in the jet stream that I'll show you more about in our next weather hit. But that'll drive our temperatures down to 9 degrees and holding on to those single-digit highs really well into next week. But precipitation is still very slim in the forecast. I know we need some of that, but we're going to start off November dry and windy, at least for the next 5 days.
News, Edmonton.
That's so cool. Good luck to her next year. Wow,
Yeah.
That's awesome. Well, it's all about the costumes today, obviously, and everyone's dressing up from the young to the old.
You're supposed to be. I'm a Spice Girl.
What are you dressed as, Mr. Jenkins?
A jaywalker.
And what are you supposed to be, Mr. Henson?
I'm an old timer.
They got the costumes and they got the puns. This is Basin Creek Retirement Home in Los Angeles. They hosted a Halloween lunch for their residents, and they did not disappoint. See, this just shows that you're never too old to have a little fun.
And it doesn't take much to think of a creative costume.
It's good. That guy has always got your back.
Exactly. Something time.
Yeah.
Waste of time.
A waste of
there
time.
We go.
Yeah. Yeah, they were good costumes.
Too good.
Well, of course, the littles are all dressed up for Halloween too, and they're also pretty cute.
She's coming. Oh my goodness, Joey, look at this. There's a box. Somebody left a box. Should I hold the
Pretty good. Yeah, We also got Mike here from the movie Monsters, Inc. Look at him toddling around. A real-life ratatouille, of course, with the big long tail, very sweet, and the big ears. A little flounder. Aw, these kids are going to get all the treats. They're so cute.
There's nothing left for the rest of us. Oh, flop.
Cute costumes.
Well, finally, a kid who found the most unlikely friend, but just in time for Halloween.
Wow.
This is JoJo, and his new bestie is a skeleton decoration that his mom
actually wanted to put on the porch, but he liked it so much that he wouldn't let her. They're now inseparable. They play together. They watch TV. He feeds it. They have naps together. These two are friends for life. That is funny.
No kidding. Oh my. I want to know the name. What name did that little kid come up with?
You're right. He definitely has got a name.
Bones or something.
Yeah.
Well, welcome back, all of my loyal citizens of Oz. I hope you're having a fabulous Halloween so far. From a weather standpoint, I'm doing everything I can to keep those conditions nice and pleasant for you. When we take a look outside right now, we do see a bit of a spooky shot there, but we do have some decent weather coming in the forecast for tonight. I'm going to keep things steady at that 6 degrees, which was our high today, and is also what's normal for this time of year. So shouldn't see too much disruption on the temperature front for the little kiddos that are out trick-or-treating this evening. It'll just be the wind that might be a little disruptive out there, because we do have some wicked weather coming from, guess where? The west. And you can see here, it's a big system that's off of the west coast right now, starting to track into the BC interior and climbing over the mountains as well. Zooming into Alberta here on the lee side of the Rockies, we do have a couple of watches and warnings in place. Snowfall warnings for areas like Banff and Canmore to the west of us, and then down to the south in that southwest corner, some gusty winds tonight are possible, anywhere from 60 to 90 kilometers an hour for the Crow's Nest Pass. Let's advance and take a look at the future cast here. Cloudy tonight and windy, and then we'll see a little bit of cloud throughout the day tomorrow for Calgary, but a lot of the wet weather stays towards those higher elevations or to the north of us, resulting in a pretty clear setup for areas in and around Calgary. Heading into Sunday, more sunshine expected, and those nice temperatures to go along with it will go back above seasonal. But you can see right now a big low pressure complex over the Pacific, creating that gusty setup for today. Bit of a zonal flat line flow there as we get into Sunday. We're on the colder side of the jet stream, but then we pick back up right along the jet stream as we get into Monday. So that's going to help things out nicely when it comes to keeping our conditions stable throughout the week. Taking a look at your 24-hour forecast, brought to you by Action Furnace. Fixed right or it's free. We'll cool down to 3 degrees tonight, Tara, and then pick up to 14 for your high tomorrow.
Thank you, Glinda. We'll keep our fingers crossed for the Jays going forward. We'll give you final word on the weather forecast tonight for all the little kiddos out there trick-or-treating.
Yes, it's going to be a lovely evening. Just a little breezy out there, but no wet weather, no temperatures below freezing tonight. We're going to hold steady with that nice high of 6 degrees. Got a great picture here of a bunch of witches that took to the water at Carburn Park for your weather window. Brought to you by Lux Windows and Doors, crafting quality windows and doors for your style, budget, and Alberta's climate. These are all good witches. I know the Wicked Witch of the West would never, ever go on a paddleboard and get close to the water. So
no way. You're asking for it.
Exactly. As we get into the first couple of days of November, looking really nice tomorrow. 14 degrees thanks to some gusty winds out of the southwest. And then close to seasonal, really, Tara, from Sunday straight through till Wednesday.
Good stuff. Thanks so much. We're going to leave you with a look tonight at all the little ghosts and goblins out there. They're taking over entire Calgary neighborhoods as they go. Stay safe. Have a great weekend. Thanks for joining us.